to Stella Studies. I am Leather, and today we are going to discuss our seventh sum, and that is the last sum in our exercise 11.2. So after this we are going to start our new exercise, that is 11.3. So let's start the exercise. Okay friends, now we are seeing our last sum in exercise 11.2. So the seventh sum. So in seventh sum he has asked that in question sin of a plus b is equal to sin a plus sin b. He has given that sin of a plus b equal to sin a plus sin b. Okay, he has given that sin of a plus b is equal to sin a plus sin b. Is it true? We have to justify it. Okay, we need to justify if sin of a plus b is equal to sin a plus sin b. We need to justify it. Okay, so let's take sin of a plus b is equal to LHS and sin a plus sin b is equal to RHS, and let a is equal to 60 degrees and also b is equal to 30 degrees. So we need to simplify these, and also we need to compare the values. So friends, here we have simplified LHS and also RHS. So here LHS is going to be sin of a plus b. So we took a is equal to 60 degrees and b is equal to 30 degrees. So sin of a plus b is equal to sin of 60 degrees plus 30 degrees is equal to sin 90 degrees is equal to 1. And the second one is equal to sin 60 plus sin 30. So the value of sin 60 plus sin 30 is root 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2. So both the denominators are same. So root 3 plus 1 by 2. So if we see here, the one is totally different from root 3 plus 1 by 2. So the value of sin 90 is 1. The value of sin 60 plus sin 60 is sin 60 plus sin 30 is root 3 plus 1 by 2. So this is not true. So according to our sum, LHS not equal to RHS because we had not got the values equal. So like this, LHS is not equal to RHS. We have justified the answer. So friends, like this we are completing the exercise 11.2, and now we are starting exercise 11.3. So friends, mainly exercise 11.3 is mainly based on the concept of all silver teacup, and this is a short nickname of the theorem all silver teacups we know. And also here the main thing in the main totally exercise 11.3 is based on this theorem. And also here the value of sin theta in 90 minus theta is going to be the cos theta, and here sin 90 degrees minus theta is equal to cos theta, and secant 90 degrees minus theta is equal to cosecant theta, and also tan 90 degrees minus theta is equal to cot theta. And we can write cos theta can be written as sin 90 minus theta, and also cosecant theta can be written as secant 90 minus theta. So also the cot theta can be written as tan 90 minus theta. So here once we can see cos 90 degrees minus theta is equal to sin theta, and cosecant 90 minus theta is equal to secant theta, and also cot 90 minus theta is equal to tan theta. So here sin theta can be written as cos 90 minus theta, and secant theta can be written as cosecant 90 minus theta, and also tan theta can be written as cot 90 minus theta. So mainly exercise 11.3 is mainly based on all these 6 90 minus theta ratios. So if we got an angle, if for suppose if sin 64 is there, we can write sin 64 as cos 90 minus 26. Okay, we can write sin 64 as cos 90 minus 26 because here it is the formula for this. Sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta, and also cos 90 minus theta can be written as sin 90 minus theta because the 90 and theta should be our complementary angles. So in mainly in the all silver teacup theorem states that 90 minus theta is in second quadrant is going to be complementary. Okay, so this is the main concept behind that. Friends, now we have started our exercise 11.3. So in exercise 11.3, as we said, it is mainly based on the values of 90 minus thetas. we can write, we can change already what is the present, we can change into 90 minus theta, and also like this we can do. So let's start it. So first he has given tan 36 by cot 54. You can see tan 36 by cot 54. So when we change tan 36 by tan 36, it becomes tan 90 minus 54. So to get 36, we need to subtract 54 from 90. So we have written tan 90 minus 54. According to what we have discussed, tan 90 minus theta is going to be cot theta. So here you have to see theta means axis angle but not 90 degrees. So tan 90 minus 54 is becoming cot 54. So already down also 54 only though. So cot 54 by cot 54 becomes 1. So it is the answer for first sum, first bit. In first sum there are totally 5 bits. I am explaining only 2 bits. Rest of the bits you only do. If there are any doubts, you can keep comments in the comment section below. So friends, here you can see the 5th bit. Because I am telling 5th bit because it is some tough. So the 5th bit, tan 26 degrees here into tan 64 degrees. Friends, you need to keep in mind that this dot represents multiplication or into. Okay, so tan 26 into tan 64 is equal to tan, we are changing this 26 into 90 minus 64. So we know that tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta. So tan 90 minus 64 is equal to cot 64, and cot 64 into tan 64. We know that cot theta is equal to 1 by tan theta. So we have discussed in the starting session of trigonometry that tan is reciprocal for cot, and sin is reciprocal for cosecant, and cos is reciprocal for secant. So like that, cot 64 into tan 64 is equal to 1 by tan 64 into tan 64. This tan 64 into tan 64 getting cancelled. So the answer is 1. Okay, like this the answer is verified. So friends, this is the second sum. In second sum we have started first bit, and the question is that there are 2 bits in second sum. We will do the 2 bits. First he has asked to show that, and he given first bit. We have to prove this. This is the question, we have to prove this. Tan 48 into tan 16 into tan 42 into tan 74 is equal to 1 he has given. We have to prove it correct. Okay, so we have taken LHS. Okay, we have taken LHS, and tan 48 into, we brought this 42 into this side and 16 into that side, because 48 and 42 are complementary angles, and also 16 and 74 are complementary angles, because if the both angles added, they will get, if 90 degrees, then they both are complementary angles. So tan 48 into tan 42 into tan 74 into tan 16. So tan 48 we have changed this tan 42 into tan 90 minus 42. So then it becomes cot 42, and we have changed this tan 74 into tan 90 minus 16. So it became cot 16. So cot 42 into tan 42. We know if theta is same, cot theta into tan theta is equal to 1. Okay, and here also, here tan 90 minus 16 becomes cot 16, and also into tan 16. So here also theta is same. So cot 16 into tan 16 is equal to 1. So 1 into 1 is equal to 1. So finally we got the answer, hence shown. So friends, if we see, this is the second bit, and there are only 2 bits in the second sum. So in the second bit he has given the question, cos 36 into cos 54 minus sin 36 into sin 54 is equal to 0. In the first one we have to prove is equal to 1, and now we have to prove is equal to 0, and again we have taken LHS. Okay, by taking LHS again, we have changed this cos 36 into cos 90 minus 54, and we have left this cos 54 same, and here also we have changed this sin 36 into sin 90 minus 54, and we left this sin 54 same. So finally we got cos 90 minus 54 equal to sin 54 and cos 54 cos 54, and sin 90 minus 54 cos 54 and sin 54 sin 54. If we see here, it is also sin 54 into cos 54, it is also sin 54 into cos 54. So the value is finally being equal. So we need to subtract this from this. So both are same. So the answer is finally the answer is 0. So finally, hence we have shown. So friends, finally we have completed this session today, and in the following session we are going to start our third sum in exercise 1.3. So thanks for watching this video. Please do subscribe to my channel, and please like this video and share this video. Bye.